Are you an acclaimed Cotney Estimator, or ACE as we like to call it? What if I told you that you can take a gamble on your career and guarantee that you would come out with an ACE? Complete any of our estimating programs, and you too can have an ACE up your sleeve. Listen to this month's ACE Spotlight to hear about our estimators. Hosted by Cotney's Lee Lipniskis.
Hello, my name is Lee Lipniskis, and I am joined today by Cameron Chapman, who is a project coordinator with Go Roof Tune-Up based out of California. Cameron, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good today. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty well. You know, it's a beautiful day. I'm here in Tampa, Florida, and we are still in the high 70s, low 80s. So the weather's really nice here.
Wow, wonderful to hear it.
Yeah. So first, I want to congratulate you on completing the Intermediate Roofing Estimator Training Program and being chosen as one of our ACEs. So first of all, congratulations. And second of all, you are our first female ACE. How does that feel?
Really? Wow. I'm happy. I'm glad that I can be that person.
Good. So for those of you who don't know or need a refresher, here at Cotney, we have a spotlight called ACE, which stands for Acclaimed Cotney Estimator, where we highlight one amazing estimator a month. And Cameron, you are our Miss January. There's no calendar, so don't freak out.
Okay.
So first, I want to start with learning a little bit more about you. I know your company is based out of California. Are you in California? Are you from California? And then how did you get into the roofing industry?
Yes, so I am from California. I currently live in California, in Hesperia in the high desert. I got into the roofing industry. Well, I was hired by a roofing company. I was hired to be the receptionist to answer the phones 5 days a week. And when one of their project coordinators took a leave, I applied for the position and I got it with no prior experience. So they taught me everything I know today.
That's amazing. And it was that at Go Roof Tune-Up?
It was, yes.
Awesome. And so I know a little bit about your company, but maybe some of our listeners might not. So can you tell us a little bit about Go Roof Tune-Up and kind of the services that you provide?
Yes, so our main service is kind of based off our name, Roof Tune Up. So if at all possible, we will tune up or repair it before we will give a new roof, if at all possible to do that. So that's what our main goal is. We have roofers in almost every market. We're in Washington, Oregon, Texas, Florida, of course, California, Arizona, Utah. We're just all over the place.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
awesome. I love your story too. How long have you worked for them?
We're getting close to 3 years now. In 3 months, I'll have been here for 3 years. One
Wow,
of the years I was the receptionist, and the other two I've been helping estimate.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
So I want to know, what does a day in the life of Cameron look like?
Well, currently I am our East Coast coordinator. So I
Okay.
used to be helping in SoCal, and I've since moved on. So um, any work, any inspections or repairs or re-roofs that we have going along the East Coast,
Mhm.
anything eastern of Utah is my territory. So I help out. I coordinate with the roofers and with our commercial companies or with the homeowner, just depending on who we're working for on that job.
Mhm.
I coordinate and make sure the job is working smoothly and going well and setting everything up.
Wow. So do you have to travel at all, or is that all kind of virtual?
I don't have to travel at all. No, I do everything from home, over phone calls or emails or Zoom. Our company has wonderful communication, so thankfully I haven't needed to travel yet.
Yeah, that's really impressive that you have that massive territory and you do it all virtually.
Yeah, yes, they've taught me everything. It's all in the company. They're very good.
Wow, that's fantastic. I love that. I can hear it in your voice that you actually really enjoy your job.
Yeah, I actually do. I don't get tired of it. Yeah.
That's awesome. Me either. I really love my job as well. Hopefully, if my boss is listening to this, he hears that. Um,
Sounds
so
like it.
do you estimate? in your job right now?
I'm part of an estimating team, so I don't do it alone, but I do help out a little bit.
Okay, so I guess, that kind of leads into my next question. What made you take our estimating course?
Well, one of my boss and another of my supervisors recommended it to me just to help all of us on the team to take it and become, an accurate estimator.
Yep.
Especially for myself that handles the different markets, it can be a bit challenging because every place you go has different pricing and different types of roofs and homes built. And so taking the course really helped us to just to know what we're doing and to be accurate in the prices we're coming up with.
Yeah. Did anything in the program stand out to you? Did you have like an aha moment at all?
Um, I think when it was talking about how to measure a roof accurately and how to calculate the waste into your estimates, I think
Mhm.
that was really a big moment for me just because I had heard on our team us always talking about making sure that we have enough waste to cover the roof. But it was
Yeah.
in your training program that kind of explained why it was needed and exactly how to calculate the waste you'll need. So you know that you're not wasting materials by having it left over, but you're not running out of materials either. So it really helped me to make the best waste that I can on the jobs.
Yeah, absolutely. I've learned, in my previous life, I was an estimator as well. And when we were creating this course, there were even things that I learned from it that I had no idea about.
Mhm.
So I love that you mentioned something different than we have had two other aces with Cotney, and they said something different. So I love that that is a good takeaway for you. And I find that estimating is an art, and you can have, five different people write an estimate on the same house, and it's written five different ways.
Mhm.
Sometimes it comes out to be the same number, but that's really what we're trying to do with this program, is to standardize training for companies so that their estimators are estimating the same way every time with, profitability and customer service in mind. And it really is an art form, especially with waste, because no matter what, even with a gable roof, the measurements can be different, and you can have a certain amount of waste on one job and then a certain amount of waste on another. It just
Right.
changes, right?
Right. Yep. You're absolutely right.
So, do you have any advice that you would give other estimators who are new or just starting out in the roofing industry?
Um, well, definitely take this course. I like this course a lot. Take notes just on the important things that you want to remember because it is a lot
Mhm.
and you might not remember every single point, but the points that you had that, okay, this is good, write it down
Yeah.
and always ask the questions that you have. If you have any questions, ask, make a phone call, ask someone you've never talked to, just ask your questions because those are the things that you need to know.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to know, so I asked you about a day in the life of Cameron. What
Mhm.
does future Cameron look like?
Um, Hopefully I'm still working here and just moving up. Like I said, I really love my job and I'm working for the day-to-day stuff. And so
Mhm.
hopefully I can move along and work for the huge big picture, the overview, the how is this company going to look next year or in the next 5 years, or what can we do to just keep things moving and keep things going? That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. Do you have, so other than I just, random question,
Mhm.
um, did you have prior uh construction experience before this, or like is
Um,
this kind of your first deep dive into construction?
This is my second job. My first job, I worked at Starbucks. So that's how much that's how much construction experience I had.
Okay. And are you hooked now?
Yeah, I'd say so. It makes sense to me. And
Yeah.
because it makes sense and it's fun to do. And like you said, it is an art and someone can look at a roof and estimate it with the same things, but they're going to come out with a different number. And so I want to look at it and come up with the best number I can that pulls in profit, but is also fair to our customer and provides that service to them. And
Mhm.
because I took this course and I've been learning and asking the questions that I have and taking notes and just practicing as much as I can. Being part of a team, but taking on that, here, let me try to do this first and then show me what you guys think after. Just trying to learn and practice in all the different markets, to become better at it. I just have that goal to become better at it, each and every month. And I think so far it's working, hopefully.
I love that, Cameron. I love your attitude. I love that I got to talk to you for even just a couple minutes, and I can hear in your voice how excited you are about estimating and about the industry. And you're right, practice is so important, especially with estimating. I mean, no roof is going to be the same, right? And it's funny because sometimes you have no idea what's underneath that roof. You can have a shingled residential roof and it has like 5 layers on it, and that
Yep.
5th layer is super old, wood shake shingles and space decking, and you're like, how am I even going to repair this? So
Yep.
practice
Exactly right.
is definitely key. And I love your enthusiasm. I think that's amazing.
Oh,
Is
thank
my
you.
last question to you, is there anything that we at Cotney can do to help you succeed and reach your goals?
You know what? I don't even know. I just really enjoyed this course, and I actually thought of one of the questions that I might be asked is how can we improve or do, or what we can do for this course, but I
Yeah.
can't think of anything. It explained everything so well. I walked away with most of my, if not all of my questions answered for this course.
Oh, good.
I really think you guys are doing a great job. I absolutely loved it, and it was so well informed.
Thank you, Cameron. I love to hear that. That makes me happy that you're happy. I just want to thank you again for speaking with me. And I'm excited to see what future Cameron looks like. And I would love to keep in touch with you. Are you familiar with National Women in Roofing?
No, I'm not. Tell me about it.
Oh my gosh, girl, I will tell you about it.
Okay.
So, do we have 4 hours? So National Women in Roofing is an amazing association. It's nationwide. We have local councils. I believe there's maybe 42 last time I checked. They're all throughout the nation. We actually have one in Canada now, which is pretty great. I will get you the information you're in Southern California or Northern California?
SoCal.
SoCal. Okay. I will get you the information for the Southern California chapter. And we are an association that is all about women in roofing. We do a lot of educational webinars. We meet up at conferences. We are about empowering women in the roofing industry, become better versions of themselves. We do quite a bit of mentoring. I have a few mentors of my own who have helped me in my life, both personally and professionally. And it's just a great network of women throughout the nation to kind of help you with your career and build you up. So I will get you that information.
Wow, that sounds awesome. I'd love to be a part of that.
Yeah, I want to say we have, last time I checked, don't quote me on this, but I want to say we had over 1,200 members nationwide, which is
Wow.
amazing. And that's both men and women. So if you ever travel to a national conference, there's kind of 5 big ones that we are at, especially International Roofing Expo, which is coming up in February in New Orleans. We have National Women in Roofing Day, and that is a whole day of educational programs, breakout sessions, networking, gathering together to learn more about the industry and just come together as one. So it's a pretty great organization. I will get you the info and email it to you as well.
Yeah, please do. That sounds awesome. And do me a favor and find out if you can who is the youngest member of this organization. Just because I'm curious where I would be. I'm only 20, so I'm curious if I'd be the youngest member or not. I might not.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know if we have that information. I didn't even know you were 20. You are 20 years old
I
and
am
you've
20.
you've been a project coordinator for 2 years and you coordinate a whole region of California to Utah.
I do. That's right.
Cameron, that is so impressive.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. Holy cow. I have no idea if we know the age of our members, but I will find out for you.
Okay,
There's
no
a
problem.
whole slew of resources that I will send you to have you connected with other women in the industry, because there are some really great women, especially during quarantine. We would do some virtual happy hours, and I met some amazing women throughout the country who are now my friends who I've still never even met, but they have helped me and I've helped them through some pretty tough lifetimes. And it's just kind of that network of camaraderie that
Wow.
we really love. So I'll get you that info.
Wow, how cool is that? That's awesome. Please
Oh
do.
my gosh. Cameron, I'm so happy that I got to talk to you today. This was absolutely wonderful.
This has
I
been
am
very
so
cool. Thank
excited.
you.
I'm so excited to see where you go in your career. And like I said before, I would love to keep in touch with you.
That
Um,
sounds great.
but thank you again for talking to me today.
Of course, of course.